What is that? Why does it look weird like that? Is it because of the light? Or is this glass? These glass panels? What are those? Sticker. Let's look at the sticker first. There's a lot of stickers with the venue logo placed on here. It looks like they made a bunch of them and had too many left over. It feels somewhat depressing. Compared to last time, it feels like there are less stickers than before. Am I overthinking this? Yeah, because it wasn't added as a truth bullets. You are. What is this? Musical instruments. There's a lot of different musical instruments lined up here. I know about guitars and drums, but there's also some instruments that I haven't seen before. There's one of them a sitar, and the other one's a ukulele. One's a guitar, electric guitar. The other one's a banjo, right? Something like that. But they don't look like they pertain to the case. Shelves. Looking a lot of paint thinner. There's carpeting, wallpaper, and paint on the shelf. It's probably used for stage decorations. I'm pretty sure they used this to clean up the blood, no? Huh? This thick black paper that's folded up on the lower shelf, it looks like wallpaper. There's a lot of stickers pasted all over the front side of the wallpaper. And a part's ripped off. That black thick paper that's at the very top is ripped off. And this edge of the wallpaper looks a little torn, but what does that mean? Alright, shelves. Is this and this the same? Yeah, it's the same. Alright, we're gonna have to do this dirty. If I can examine the boxes, we're just gonna have to see surveillance camera, musical instruments, shelves. I know I'm doing it wrong, but I just want to make sure we get everything. Full length mirror. There you go. It's so easy. Just do it until something pops up. We're cheesing it, but it's whatever. You can see your whole body in this huge full length mirror. Is probably used for checking costumes. Also, it sucks because last murder, Hiyoko was a part of it and she got freaked out, and then this time she actually got killed. With a mirror this big, it'd be easy to check how you look. You want to check these boxes for the drum sets or something? All right, let's watch Megiddo. I don't see Monokuma either. Megiddo, did you come here to investigate the storage room too? Nah, I came here to take a leak, dog. Stupid idiot. Sometimes Hajime's a little bitch boy, dog. I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it, or is he trying to stand guard here? So how about it? Did you find any clues? The tipped over stepladder on the stage, the duct tape binding Hiyoko, that probably all came from this storage room. There might be other things from the storage room that may be used for the crime. You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end, you're just going to be on the killer's side, right? Aw, I'm not siding with the killer, you know? I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it. That's the main reason why this case is really special. Huh? But I can't say for certain, though. What is this guy saying, man? As usual, he's not making any sense. By the way, Hinata-kun, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened. Hey, if you can explain it to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some more useful information. Really? You might end up confusing us again instead. You don't want us to find the truth, you just want to make us suffer. That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it for everyone's sake. I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'll gladly become the enemy and I won't even mind when I die. That's the main reason why I cannot overlook this case this time. Huh? What does that even mean, dog? His eyes change, though. Regardless, I guess you're not going to tell me, huh? Then it can't be helped. I guess we'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings? You should come by later, too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Motel or the shorty? Well, obviously the movie theater. Okay, I was wrong. After he said that, Nagito walked out of my sight. Movie theater, huh? Why the sudden interest in the movie theater? Because there was a movie playing that was boring. That's probably a clue. And also the toad bag came from there. So we need to watch the movie because whoever was at the movie theater most likely watched the movie too. Also, we're like $1.5 million in debt. Because Hajime is an idiot and bought a sticker. I guess that's everything important in the storage room. I guess I should go back to the music venue. Thank you for telling me because I wouldn't have known. Okay, now I have to go to the theater, but I kind of want to go to the motel. Let's talk to everybody.
Coming! Just a little bit more time and I'll be back to my old self. This ain't like me at all.
Hickey, what you thinking? Hey, Audrey, take a look at this. What? Look, what's in front of the door? This is a drumstick, right? This is a drumstick, right? It looks like it's broken. What happened to it? Glad we talked to him. He gave us a clue. If something like that is in front of the door, you think it might be a really big clue? The drumstick is there because it was blocking the door for us to open, and we broke that to come in. Why would this be a clue? Remember when we came to the music venue? If it won't open, the only thing we can do is force our way.
I wonder if that's gonna be possible. Of the 4 of us, 2 of us are boys, you know?
It doesn't matter if you can do it. It doesn't matter if you can do it or not. We have to try. Let's go. We're all charged at the same time. Ready, set, go. At Fuyuko's signal, we charge into the door at full force. Okay, we don't have to remind us the entire thing, all right? I remember. Bam. The door was locked when we tried to go inside, and the 4 of us charged into the door. But when I examined it, I found that this door doesn't have a lock at all. Huh? The door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle. If a stick was used to bar the door here, well, don't you think it would lock the door and keep it from opening? You mean you think this drumstick was used to lock the door? The broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door should be proof of that, you dumb idiot. Then how was the killer able to get out? Or they were already on the inside. They were hiding behind the bar or something. Huh? I mean, the music venue doesn't even have windows. This door is the only entrance. If they locked the door from the inside, the killer wouldn't have been able to escape outside. Maybe. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue. They were behind the curtain. And then they waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us. You know, don't they use these tricks like that a lot in the mystery dramas and stuff? Princess Tonia. If that's the case, there might be evidence of that around here somewhere. Okay. Alright, I'm definitely gonna find it. I won't let the killer get away with this. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue, huh? Like he said, that might be possible, but...
I heard what you 2 were discussing.
Chikaki, that was kind of a cool entrance, huh? I'm a little hard. Besides the broken
drumstick, I've also discovered something interesting.
What is it? Look.
There's a weird glob right where the right and left door touch, see?
You're right, what is this? It looks too firm to think it's rubber.
Yeah, it doesn't look like rubber, but...
As she said that, Chikaki bent down, scraped off the semi-transparent glob with her finger. Can we see a picture of that?
Nom nom nom.
Why are you putting it in your mouth?
It smells like workshop chemicals.
Workshop?
And this chewiness. I see, this thing may be a glob now, but that doesn't mean it was a glob from the start.
Was it gum?
For instance, it was originally a liquid that hardened into this. It might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly in the gaps of the door.
What are you talking about?
Just as I thought, it tastes nasty.
Chikaki spat the glob out of her mouth and left the area. So they put that on the door first, closed it, and then put the drumstick. Besides that bit about the taste, it's okay to consider this some kind of clue, right? Did we add the drumsticks as a truth bullet? Semi-transparent glob has been added to the truth bullet section. Okay, talk to her. We gotta talk to him now. Wait, where's Mikon? Did we speak to Mikon? Did you direct your gaze to the brave stature of my fool Davis? Where's Okay, Mikon is still there. I was about to say baby girl. She should have an autopsy report, right?
If only I'd noticed sooner, Ibuki might have been saved.
Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing, though?
After leaving Nagito's room, I went to the on-call room, and that's when it came to me that I should go and check on how everyone in the hospital is doing one more time before I go to sleep. And so I went to the patient rooms and noticed that Ibuki was gone. So I quickly ran out of the hospital.
So that's what happened.
And then I saw Fuyuhiko in front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. Huh? Wait, that reminds me. Where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby.
That is a long story.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not like I doubt you or anything. There's no way I doubt you because we've been together since this morning.
You're right. We were together until you went to the on-call room.
That's right. We were together until just a little before the morning Monokuma announcement. So I don't doubt you. I'm telling the truth. Is it all right if I continue with my autopsy?
If you
talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. So please spare my life at least.
I love her. What happened to not doubting me? She doubts us a little bit. Mikan's account has been added to the True Bullet section of her handbook. I wonder if I can leave right now and not get any of this. Okay, Princess Sonia. Then we'll go to the theater. That's where Nagito's at, or we go to the motel. So it happened.
It happened once again. 2 of my cherished friends died at the same time. I cannot believe that. This is the place where Ibuki sang for Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko looked like she was having so much fun listening to her music. And now those two are no longer here. Such a tragedy.
I understand how you feel, but please get a hold of yourself. 2 of our friends were killed. That's all the more reason why we can't just leave this alone, right?
We must do this then for the sake of the 2 who have fallen.
Okay, I think. Talk to everybody. I think that's everything. Can I click these? T-Rex mounts? Are those Komodo dragons? Whatever they are. Is this painting thing? Can I click this? No. Wait, broken machine? Broken machine. I didn't examine that. The shadow remains of the machine are spread all over the floor. Okay, cool. How is that not a clue?
This appears to be a surveillance camera unit.
Kuchi put it in the music venue for communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this?
Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here.
What do you mean?
Even if they know they are not being recorded, there is no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera.
So that's why they destroyed the camera. Seems plausible enough. Finally, she gives us some information and intel from all of her reading of serial killer literature. They'd hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera, so that's why the killer destroyed this. And what was the thing that I saw? Ooh, Truth Bullet. Surveillance camera unit has been added to the Truth Bullet. Okay. We did the... Okay, alright. With this, we might be close to finish investigating the music venue, but I still need to talk to Mikan. I need to make sure I get those autopsy results. Can I talk to her now and get the results already? How about it, Mikan? Have you found anything by now?
To tell you the truth, has been very inconclusive. But it's not my fault. The music venue is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death.
Because of the heat? Is that even possible, Prince Sonia?
If body was this overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death.
I see. That might have been the killer's goal. They covered up their time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. Again, Prince Sonia would have all this information, no? She would know about all these types of little small things that you can do this to cover up the time of death. But that's weird.
Even if this heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death?
I agree. As long as I saw it, it should be clear what order the murders. As long as I saw it, it should be clear what order the murders occurred. Again, that means if we saw it, that means that's probably not true. First was Ibuki, then Hiyoko. I don't think so. I think it was Hiyoko, then Ibuki.
And as long as this this imitation murder, this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistaking the order of the murders.
Huh? Imitation murder?
Huh? You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone else already knew. It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work, like a song or film, as an outline for their killings. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. How would an imitation murder be related to this murder, though? Well, based on the killing order, the way they were killed is clearly an imitation of that movie.
It has to be that movie. Alright, cool. That movie?
いいセンスだ。
The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed 2 people.
The goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that?
Since me and Hickey Boy were busy actually helping out of the hospital, so I guess we didn't have time to run around and like watch the film. And I guess they all did.
よろしいでしょうか。
Excuse me, if this was really an imitation of that movie, then is it possible that one more person might have been killed?
これも因果率の定めか。
It's certainly conceivable if the killer wishes to complete the imitation. Hold on a sec. What are y'all talking about? An imitation murder? One more person might have been killed? Or you got?
Are you guys worried that there's going to be another victim? Then no worries. Things will get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people could be killed all at once. I'm a real cautious fellow, so I prepared the perfect countermeasure. On this killing school trip, the same victim can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
あれれ
You mean you've added another rule? Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, then the victim will be able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains.
あの
If it is a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings. Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules. I see, naruhodo. As expected of you, you're very strict about games.
もしかして
I don't want to consider this possibility at all, and I don't even want anyone to think so. I don't want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers?
は
Huh?
だからさ
Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that a Buki Hiyoko will kill by 2 different people. That would mean the 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for 1 person, right?
I was actually thinking about this, but I honestly believe it's 1 killer.
弱りましたね
If we can only choose 1 based on the major victory, the other person will certainly achieve victory. Majority vote, the other person will certainly achieve victory. Sorry, this sucks in. I can't. My words jumbled. Me reading everything wrong.
うん
Yeah, you're right.
ほら
So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2? Or if 4 incidents overlap one another?
Shut up. It's okay. I'll make extra sure something like that never happens.
Meaning 2 killers can't exist at the same time, so it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right?
Alright, fine, that's right. There's always 1 killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is.
テンション下がるな
Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave. Yeah, well, get out of here, douchebag. I see, so there's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little.
Yep, that makes things a little bit easier.
よかろう。
Plus, the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people.
己の無力さを知れ。
It means the 3rd victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying that and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation? Watch the film, you douchebag.
Could it be you haven't seen it?
Seen it? Seriously, seen what?
だからさ
Like I said, that movie.
あらら
When we first explored the island, Monoku was passing out imitation tickets.
Then the imitation is...
いいセンスだ。
Of course, it's an imitation of that movie.
あのね
Well, based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie as if they were copying it.
As if they copied the movie? I see, Nagito mentioned something about that. Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings? You should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theater.
君は
I see, so you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts.
Looks like I need to do that.
Then I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate.
Okay, we'll watch the film first, and I'm pretty sure Chikaki's going at the motel.
あの
Where do you intend to go next, Chikaki? Probably the hospital for sure. The first victim, Ibuki, was there, and well, I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place.
確かに
Thanks to the despair disease, we cannot go there for some time.
She's right. It might be good for me to investigate the hospital, too. There might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. Alright, for clues related to Hiyoko's death, I should try going over to the motel. There's still a lot of things I can do before the class trial. I'll definitely give it my all until the end. Okay, so we've spoken to everybody. Mikan or Akana, you got anything new to say? Just a little bit more time. Okay, it's the same exact thing. Yeah, I think we're good here, right? And I think it tells us. We'll go to the theater, then we'll go to the hospital because Shikaki's there, and then we'll go to the motel. I don't know, or maybe we can go to the theater and then motel, and motel to examine Hiyoko's room, and then go to Chikaki at the very end to have all the information with her. All right, where would you like to go? Third island, please. How many steps have I done, by the way? Is it a running count? Total steps taken. Okay. Okay. Could go to the motel, but I actually really want to go to the film area. The movie theater should be to our right. Alright, can I click Mono, what is it? The Wizard of Monami? Wild Gunman Monokuma. So I'm guessing it's the Wizard of Monami. That's the film. We already got the homie here, right? The Monokuma doll here. Why, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come. That means you've noticed it too, right? The case this time is an imitation case in which the killer used that movie as a theme. I wouldn't know, man. I haven't watched that movie yet. I see. Then you should really watch the movie first. Hey, manager. A customer's here.
Yes, did you call me? Huh? Are you made a customer?
Do you have a problem with that?
And you said you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's the Sundra Hajime looks like. So that's what the whatever word Hajime looks like. I never pronounce that. T always throws me off. Then you're really a tough guy. You were so devoted to being that. Even you were so devoted to being a T word. You even brought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million. You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing. In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito? Stop it, man! Well, my resistance was in vain, and Monokuma reached into my boxers and took the sticker out. See, it's this one. I'm sorry I was born stupid. You bought this for 1.5 million euros? But he's English or whatever. But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie. Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket. Okay, here you go. It already says so on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give away one ticket per person. You only have one chance to watch it for free. I've already stamped today's date onto the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat. Don't worry, man. I only plan to watch it once. Now prepare the projection wheel. Please wait a bit, okay? Hey, Hajime, about the invitation ticket. I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Huh? Why? Because it shows when people watched it when, because it's stamped the date. No reason. Just think of it as a protective charm. Yeah, it shows when we watched the movie. Invitation ticket has been added to the handbook. I guess I should just wait until someone come and finish his preparations. Okay. Can I still, is a food corner, goods corner? Oh, weren't we able to expect this last time, right? Ticket counter. Alright, let's examine the counter. It's a food shop.
A lot of things like popcorn sandwiches and drinks are all arranged here. I don't think this pertains to the incident at all. Yeah, with the goods corner, the Monokuma bag is missing. The tote bag. The Wannabe tote bag. That reminds me, that item should be on top of that counter. This one looks like a tote bag made of hemp cloth with a decal of Monomi's face on it.
Did that catch your eye? It's an all-purpose tote bag useful for a variety of common tasks. It's a limited item, only one person can have it.
Wonder who can have it though. If the tote bag is gone, that means...
Whoa, yeah, were you interested in buying that tote bag? Well, that's too bad. That's just too bad. It's already sold out.
Who'd you sell it to?
Stupid baka, you know where I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something I'd review who the killer is.
Oh, so the killer bought it? I remember you said there was only one because it's a limited item, right?
Yeah, it's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person.
Well, what's the difference?
When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes.
For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me really off. Alright, tote bag. Monokuma's account has been added to the True Bullet section of your handbook.
Now then, I forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue. Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away.
It doesn't matter who bought it, because you get two. So they could have given it to someone else.
This is exciting. So exciting.
Alright, I guess we just watched the film? I don't see anything else. Movie theater inside the theater.
I apologize for keeping you waiting.
Hopefully the film, I'll have to talk through it.
World famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears.
This is it looks really nice from the inside.
The Wizard of Monami 2.5 Double D's will be screening shortly.
The title alone, I have a bad feeling about this. 2.5D? That sounds so half-assed. $100,000 on a line. I gotta press something now. Right, old people. This is a Life Alert commercial.
死亡率が多い老人ばかりが住むど田舎に生まれたモノクマは
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates. Look at his navel, it's so gross.
ある日軍事演習中の攻撃ヘリコプター AH-64 通称アパッチの作る竜巻に巻き込まれてしまい物見の国に飛ばされてしまいました。故郷のど田舎に帰って老人たちから事あるごとに小銭をせびりたいモノクマは何でも願いを叶えてくれるという魔法使い物見に会いに行く旅を始めました。その道中で彼は心強い仲間たちと出会うことになります。脳みそがない物見かかしと出会ったので自殺を勧めたところ
That's kind of dark.
首をつって死にました。
Recommended that she suicide. So Ibuki is gullible, so they recommend that she should suicide, and she's like, okay, and then she did it. That is so messed up. The Monami Scarecrow hanged herself and died. That is messed up, man.
途中で勇気のない物見ライオンと出会ったので弓矢で貼り付けにしておきました。途中で心のないブリキの物見木こりと出会ったのでバラバラの鉄の塊にしてやりました。
Alright, who's missing her courage? So that's Akane who's missing her courage, but they did not stab her with arrows or stab her with something. They also met a Monami Tin Man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron. This is supposed to be a play on Wizard of Oz. I've never watched that film though. Okay, is that like a slit throat or Hiyoko or what?
そしていろいろあった挙句、魔法使い物見のもとにたどり着いたモノクマは、なんやかんやで最終的に物見をやっつけて
It's not auto, so
最終
that's
的
the
になん
gap.
となく彼女が支配していた王国を乗っ取りました。
Does that mean the killer actually went and spoke to Monami?
こうしてモノクマは老人たちを下僕にしてかき集めた年金で優雅に過ごしましたとさ。
Yeah, but pensions aren't a lot anyways, to begin with. The
めで
end.
たしめでたし。
And he lived happily ever after at the end. Alright, so the Akane thing didn't happen. The Scarecrow is supposed to be Akane who was missing her courage, and he didn't pump her with full of arrows. Alright, so Hiyoko was killed second then, but I still won't buy it.
Man, movies are the best. That drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues, 1 for each hand. Now then, let's meet again at the class trial.
Get out of here, douchebag. Too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe the situation. That sucks, man. Someone needs to put that stupid pig down. Sorry, I'm just moving my... Like... Okay. How was it? I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie that I've ever seen, man. Is it even okay to call that a film? But thanks to that movie, now you know, right? Yeah. Just like he said, the characters who were killed in the movie matched the victims in this case. Ibuki's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in the film, which is sad because he just told her to kill herself and she was like, okay. She's gullible because of the stupid spirit disease. Not just that, but Hiyoko's suspended body matches the lion's death. Wait, she was the lion? I thought the lion was the one who was missing courage. That can't be right. It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that was impossible. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now, or if the killer's main goal was just an imitation murder, he should be upset about it, but I'm not sure if that's even true. The Wizard of Monami has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Are we done? Can't go there again.
Hey, haven't you been listening to me? The imitation stick is only bad for today at the earlier time. You only have 1 chance to see for free, you know. By the way, if you want to watch it one more time, you know the rest, right?
That movie sucks so much, I know I don't want to watch it second time. Okay, poster. I think we did everything here. We examined the counter. Or the corner, my bad. Corner? Food corner and goods corner. Well, it's a counter. Information. Outside. Anything else here that I can look at? Okay, I guess we can just head to the motel. How do I know I did everything, though? Do I need to talk to Nagito? I'm gonna talk to Nagito one more time. We'll just talk to him one more time. Let's see what happens. Or is he already left? Nah, he's still there. We'll just talk to him one more time. After watching the film, you get it right. That case is imitation murder. Like you said, the characters who were killed in the movie matched the victims in the case. Yuki's death. Yeah. Okay. Same exact thing. Okay. Oh, just wanted to make sure. No, I accidentally clicked it again. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Yeah. Well, it's kind of hard to skip through the game. Alright, for some reason my cursor keeps going on him. Okay. I'm just gonna dip out of here. And then we'll go to the motel? Yeah, because Chikaki is at the place right there. Chikaki's at the hospital, right? So we can just go to the motel, get information from there, and then head to Chikaki. Alright. Motel. Oh, yeah, motel. Okay. I just remembered I never went inside in any of these rooms in the motel. Plus, I don't even know where Hyoko's room is. It might be fashion to just ask someone. Fucking Gundam first. I'm kind of a little suspicious about him, a little bit. You're here, right? Come on out. Huh? Are you talking to me? I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that? I forgot the voice I was using for him. I wasn't trying to hide in the first place, man. Hey, which room was Hyoko staying in? Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of panties. I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and his teachers? Hey, what up, Ko? Hey, Hajime, can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chikaki at this motel. And when we were about to go back to the music venue, you met up with Mikan and me. And when we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason. So we had no choice but to break down the door and discovered Hyoko's body was suddenly there too. I'm happy that he's also participating this time in the investigation. He's really turned a new leaf. Yeah, that's what happened. This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chikaki? As I recall... Didn't you hear me? My body was found.
Body? Yeah.
Could it be, do you intend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all? Besides Chikaki, I also saw Gundam and Monami. Oh, I see. Sakuchi and Sonya didn't appear, huh? So that means they could have been hiding inside the theater. Do you think those two are suspicious? Well, Hyoko was killed. Between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? Well, obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be it, but while you're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital, and I asked her what was going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh? While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else while you circled the island?
Yeah.
No, we went to the movie theater and then that street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mikan and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hyoko and wrapped her around the pillar with duct tape. It's true, I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue, but the fact is Hyoko was killed and we did discover her body.
Huh?
What? Do you still doubt me? Well, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry, even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. I'd want to know in advance what I'd have to do to end up like that. No, I'm cool with him. I don't doubt him. I don't doubt him at all. Mickey's account has been added to the handbook. All right, can we how do I? Oh, did I say that? How do I know? Oh, Hyoko's room is right there. Oh, it's that one. Center room. Okay. Clatter. It's locked. Looks like it's locked, but the key was inside of her kimono. Maybe if I use this. Oh, homie took the key, dog. Creak. It opened. Just as I thought, this key was Hyoko's room key. All right, I should go inside. Don't go home alone. You should take someone with you. Don't think you did something. It's part of the crime scene, right? No? Whatever it's called. So, Hyoko was staying here. She only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted. Ooh, Princess Sonia's already here.
Huh? Did the door open?
Yeah, Hiyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it.
I see.
Why'd you lock the door? And how'd you get inside and lock the door? Or did you come through the bathroom window? What, did something happen?
No, it is just... I'm starting to believe it might be my fault.
Her fault? Well, what does she mean? Is the vent? Can I like go inside, or is this it? All right, let's examine her place first. Can I turn ref? Right. Oh, there's a Monokuma doll in there. Okay, I want to see first what I can examine. All right, let's go with the bed. The bed isn't messed up. Doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep, and she doesn't look like a person who would actually make her bed either. Okay, what is this, Sonia? Okay, let's look at the sink. There's a mirror, but it's so small and rusty. There's no way anyone can use this. All right, can I grab the Monokuma doll, please? Nice. I don't know what else to look at though. Surveillance. Why is there a well, it's not a surveillance. No wonder it's whoever's controlling Monokuma. Why are they doing this? It's the same thing she always says. How do I like look inside? No shot. There's it. By the way, why would they add these into the motel? It makes it look so much worse into the room. Looks like a goddamn jail. Like you're quarantined in this area. Sonia, then sink. There's not really anything I can examine in here. Ooh, maybe if I look down. Dustbin? No? I think the trash can dog. Alright, let's just talk to her.
The moment Hiyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the despair.
She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right?
However, her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in the room. She had another reason.
Besides that disease, what other reason would make her lock herself inside of a room? Her kimono. Her kimono? Oh, because she can't tie it anymore because Maru is dead, so she's back to being the stank girl.
Yesterday I went to go talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence, it was not locked at that time. And then I saw it.
She can't tie it.
Hiyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she could not tie her sash anymore. Mahiru is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it.
How hard could it be?
She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono.
The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hiyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru. That Mahiru kindly taught her the basics.
That's why. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I said. I said what I did.
Wait, what did you say?
Sayonji-san? もしかして着付けでお困りなのですか?
バカ！何言ってんのさ。できるに決まってんじゃん。だって小泉お姉に教えてもらったんだもん。だからもう一人でもできるんだもん。
What pride is she trying to like, you know, save?
でしたら鏡のある場所でやってみたらいかがですか?
Where there is a mirror. In the venue there's a full-length mirror.
ほら、ライブハウスの倉庫に大きな鏡がありましたよね。大きな鏡を見ながらやればきっとうまくいくはずですよ。それにあまりお部屋にこもっているのもお体によくありませんし。
And that was when she kicked me out.
まさか。
Could it be Hiyoko remembered that?
Are you saying that she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening. Again, she was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Hiyoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. I can't imagine that though. She was abducted by someone. If so, that's just weird. She got abducted twice then. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident, or was someone listening in on your conversation?
I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in our conversation.
I guess the vents, right? You can listen from the vents.
Nobody
knew. If that's the case, how did the killer know Hiyoko was going to be in the music venue? They didn't, I guess, and they just saw her there and they had to kill her too. Something's wrong. Level up. Sonia's account has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. I don't see anything that else suspicious. There's no sign that someone made a mess of her room, and I don't think she was forcefully abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find any important clues. Oh well. So I guess we can leave. I like how they tell you that little thing. But just to be safe, I'm gonna go back. Just to be safe. Just to be safe. Was there anything else that I can examine in this room? Sink. Why can't I examine the vent? The vent seems... Monitor. Ooh, what's this? Every time Monokuma shows up on the screens, I get a chill that makes my heart leap. Okay. Bad. Maybe something new? Nope. Same thing. Sink. There's a mirror, but it's so small. That picture. Maybe that picture. There's a fake picture. This is how hotels are or motels are in Japan. This is pretty sad, man. I guess that's it. I don't know what else to interact with. Okay. Have to hickey one more time. Hiyoko was killed between the time you discovered Ibuki's body and when we broke the door down, right? Then whoever didn't show themselves when you came to the motel are suspicious. That means Kuchi and Sonia. Well, I'm suspicious too. During that time, Mika and I were looking for each other. We're each looking for Ibuki, and I have no alibi because I didn't meet anyone. But still, the time I spent running around looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. There's no way I could have killed Hiyoko and wrapped her around the pet that would duct him in such a short time. Like you said, I just can't figure out how they killed Hiyoko in such a short amount of time. Or maybe she was already killed and they just had to wrap her. Gundam, you're a loser. Nobody wants to talk to you. Imagine he has like a key clue, and because of that, I just don't ever get it. Alright, I think we should be good now. We can go to the hospital and talk to Chikaki and see if she found anything over there. But didn't we use her surveillance camera and it wasn't broken then? Why was it broken then when we got there? Well, the camera wasn't broken, but the... No, that thing, you have to use that thing though. The little pinky thingy. Gucci's here and Chikaki. Okay. Have we examined everything in here? What is this? Okay, what is this? Okay, let's go from the left to right. Let me go examine this first. I'm gonna go from left to right. There's a surveillance camera unit on the top of the reception desk. As long as the music venue surveillance camera unit is destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast with this. Okay.
Hey Hajime, there's something I want to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
I also wanted to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions.
Tell me, Hajime.
Yeah, that's actually it. I saw a strange video on that surveillance camera unit. Don't replay it, dog. It showed the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging like there is now, but the whole display was pretty dark because they were using a candlelight. There was also a rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that there was a stepladder on the floor. And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was because her face was covered, but now I know that it must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the stepladder and without any hesitation, she climbed that stepladder of her own free will, and then she grabbed that rope end. That's all I saw. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something because the screen went dark all of a sudden and it wasn't displaying anything anymore. Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared functions, so things can still show up even in the dark. But the one I got from the machine alley was a really old model.
Hold on.
あのね
At the time, you said you didn't know the person wearing the handbag was Ibuki, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because we didn't even see hair. Maybe it was someone else. You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try to stop her. I didn't make it in time. Still, if she climbed that step ladder on her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer? Ibuki committed suicide? Nah, man, she was gullible. Someone made her do it. That's still murder, dog. What do you think, Shikaki?
There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt.
If so,
Hey, don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it. Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure that out so easily. I love her little patty face.
oh yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there.
What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden. She said the conference room, but why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might just be overthinking it, but she seemed a little upset. Surveillance monitor video. Shouldn't that be a truth bullet from the very beginning? I guess because the investigation has to start, so that's why, right? Okay, Tucci, you next, dog. Hey, you prepared that surveillance camera unit, right? Yeah, so I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. Didn't you get this from the shady looking alley where all those machines were lined up? Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. Then, if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too? Nah, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as part of the same unit. The video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed on the hospital monitor. That video that was filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor. But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to swap cameras. But that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue and vice versa. However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. So even if you bring the same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning if another surveillance camera exists, it might be impossible to broadcast with it. However, I didn't just swap cameras. I modified them and increased the wireless range. And if I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it at all. Sorry, I'm fixing the mic. You're right. You did work on that. Okay. Can I go look at the patient rooms, investigate those? Oh wait, go back. Oh, Akane's here. Wait, go back. Can I go back? Oh my bad, I have my mouse and my keyboard. Can I go back? Is there anything else on the bulletin board? The bulletin board. There's a paper on the bulletin board. Apparently it's a hospital notice. Hospital precautions. Alright. Apparently only one person in the company. Yeah. Well, that's the same stuff we read last time. I think that's the door to the outside. Yeah. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Akane baby, how you doing?
I'm finally getting back to my normal self. Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You can even touch my boobs if you win.
Sure. She was bearable when she was quiet. It'd be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. You're such a douchebag, dog. You don't deserve her. She beat me up if I said that out loud, though. Anyways, why are you here?
Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea. But hospital gowns are pretty comfy, so I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one.
Don't tell me you're planning to wear a hospital gown from now on.
That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock. It looked like there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms.
Wait, there wasn't any gowns?
Yep, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so that's the only one left is the one Nagita was wearing. If I have no choice and I should use Nagito's, it's a unisex size, so I'll probably be able to fit in.
Yeah, not all of you's gonna fit in though, dog. Hold on, what happened to the gown you were wearing?
Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross.
Wearing clothes someone else was wearing is even grosser.
No time to dilly-dally. I totally left Mikan back at the music venue. Crap, I gotta go back soon.
Well, it's okay since I already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea. Anything new here? Still doing the alien garbage? Emergency? Anything new here? Okay, can we go to the patient rooms? Room 1. Looks like this is an open room. There shouldn't be anybody inside. I should look elsewhere. Alright, room 2. Looks like open room. Alright, room 3. We just gotta make sure. Same thing. Okay. I love how they don't have a picture anymore if nobody's inside. I like that. On the door. Okay. What else? Sorry for the weird swipes. It's because I'm sitting in a very reclined position. I don't have that much mouse real estate right now to play with. And go in there. Conference room is where we're supposed to go, right? Let's go to the staff room. Conference room is where Chikaki's at, so I'm pretty sure nothing's gonna happen there, so let's first do this. This isn't a room for patients. It looks more like an on-call room for the hospital staff, but all this cluttered medical equipment makes it look like a storage room. If this is the only on-call room, working at a hospital must be tough work. So if a room like this exists, that means there used to be people here, right? Seriously, what the heck is going on with this island? Anything I can stack boxes. Medical equipment or nursing tools. There's a lot of other medical stuff here too. This room looks like it's used to store equipment. There's nothing particular that catches my eye. Bed. The one we both laid in. There's a bed. Still sticky from when me and Mikan were laying in it. It resembles the one in the patient rooms, but these are probably for breaks. Now's not the time to rest. I should go back to investigating. Okay, we should leave. I don't think there's anything else here. Alright, before we head into the conference room, we are going to leave that for next time. I am hungry, and I think that we've done a lot of investigating. Again, I've been playing for 2 hours, man. So I think this is the perfect time for us to call it an episode. And the next time we'll come back, we'll continue the investigation. We'll talk to Chikaki. And then I kind of want to go investigate the alley. See if anything is up over there in the alley where the monitors were found in the first place. And the other place I really want to check out is a supermarket, because I'm curious, like, was all this stuff out there in the open, I just can't see it, or what? I don't know. But yeah, I do want to still look at the alley, and I still want to look at the Rocket Punch Market. For Rocket Punch Market, we do that later, but I do want to look at the alley at least. I feel like there might be a clue there, because that's where the cameras and stuff were found. There could be other devices or stuff laying around that we didn't notice before that we'll notice now. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Peace.